mass outbreak that spreads in fear is all they can feel.
Coming in theory, the dust withers away. Emergency calls. The static spreads and the sirens wail. They're sounding red.
We lock our doors, board the windows shut, racing for the night in this horrifying rut.
Coming with dread.
Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 8 of Dawn of the Zeds, where we are getting close to probably, I don't know, winning or losing. I'm not sure which. It feels like we're getting close to losing. We got so much going on. We got Zeds going up and down the track. It's pretty terrible. Not sure where to go from here. They're starting to encroach on the town. We have some decent defenses up, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. We were never able to get a science hero to work on things in the laboratory, and we got a lot of chaos on the board. I think if I get one more chaos, we are in trouble. Let me see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like I'm missing one. Let's go again. 1, 2 on this track. One. It's only one on this track. There should be 2, I think, right here. Did I clear this? Well, no, the guard's there, so I cleared that one. So we have a little bit of reprieve. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 12. So we got 2 more we can get before we lose on that front. And we got a lot of injuries and damaged folks. After many, many battles, Deputy Schmidt was damaged and fled back to the town of Beauville, which is now going to be assailed by a Super Zed and another zombie unit mob. That has a strength of 9. They're going to come into here. There's only a 2.2 strength hero in there, and then of course Deputy Schmidt, who I'm tempted to back away or shoot with. I don't know. We'll see. We got to deal with. It's too late now. I can't do any of that right now. I got to wait and see what happens. Hopefully we get lucky. We do have our trucker out there. He can come back and do some things on the way back with his loaded vehicle. Maybe clear some chaos out of the way in his path back to the town. We'll have to see. Anyway. Let's get started. No reason in waiting. If you saw my last episode, I aired it on Mother's Day. I'd recorded it a couple days before, so I didn't get to say anything specifically to all the mothers out there, but I do wish them the best, and did a little zombie homage to mothers in that episode, if you saw it, with some little imagery, just for fun. But we're going to get on with our turn now. So let's get our event cards out and see what happens next. It's going to be crazy. Okay, here's our remaining event deck. We don't have many cards to go. That's a brain test right away. Started right away. So conduct a special event turn only. The first thing we're going to do is go up 2 on the track. So we're going to have another Super Zed hit the track anytime now. All tracks activate, and this is probably when it's going to happen, with each Zed's unit advancing 1 space. However, if a Zed's unit activation results in combat that it wins, it immediately advances again. After activating all Zed's units, this special turn is over. We're going to draw another card. It might be the last Brains card in the game. We'll see, but we're at a 12 infection rate right now. And again, this is a special event. Nothing else happens other than this. So we'll take care of the tracks that aren't going to do anything right now. Let's go to the force track. So the force track is simply, these guys are moving up here, up to here, and up to here, so we can... These civilians here with Captain Piazza in the town can see the enemy advancing. It's not good for us at all. Then we have on this track down here, we're going to have these guys move up 1, 1, and 1. No big deal. On this track, they cannot enter here until the end of this turn, I believe. Well, maybe this was the turn. They might have been able to enter here, which would put in an 11th. I think they can. I'm not sure when I did that. Let me look through my cards right now, the cave-in thing. The tunnel collapse. Yeah, that was. I think this is now cleared. I'm going to take it off. It looks like it's now cleared, which means these guys can move into here, and this barricade is gone. And then these guys are going to move in and fight the National Guard. Now, National Guard are defending that location, and they're in good shape. So we're going to get out to, let's see, where's my extra ammo weapons stuff here? I want to get one of these cards so we don't have to continually take the one. Well, we'll take the one from here. It's okay. All right. So what we have right now, it's 6 to 10. So we got Zeds, humans advantage, not quite double, but then we get a shift to humans times 2. So because they're in that area that has 1 defense. So let's roll and see what we get. Oh, an 11. They decimated that 6-point unit there. I can tell you that right now. We got human times 2. We're going to go down to 11. 3 damage and nothing happens to them. That's going to flip. Boom. These guys took no damage and we knocked them back. However, hand-to-hand combat, right? So this goes up. We have a big, super crazy outbreak again. Now let's. I always thought I kept it out because we've been dealing with this so often. The unimpeded whatever outbreak, I can't remember what it's called. Infection outbreak. Let's see. Where is that? I think it's 20 to 21 in the book. Let's unchecked outbreak. So we're going to roll 2 dice first off, and hopefully we roll really well because that's what we're going to reduce the track by. A 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're still at a 9. That wasn't good, but it's not going to give us another immediate outbreak anyway. Then it says, following the outbreak, follow below, except instead of replacing all the random regular Zed units, instead of placing them, place a new Super Zed unit if one is available. Yes, there is. And that is going to go on a fated track. So let's draw a fate card, see where that's going to end up. It's going to end up in the tunnels. Man, the tunnels are something else. Famingdale Project Dossier. Hold for later. Play during the action phase when you have a player unit in Dr. Martise's office. Well, we do, actually. We have the National Guard there. I think that's not a player unit, though. That's a civilian unit. Officer to play next in the research deck. I don't think that's going to matter too much. But we do know that it's going in the tunnels. Let's get out our Super Zeds bag and see what happens. We got this guy here. I don't know what he does. We'll look him up. Right there. He's going in the beginning of the tunnel track. And let's see. Which guy is that? That is the Doom Zeds. Let's look up what Doom Zeds does in the dossier. And we'll see if he's going to leave us dead soon, probably. Okay, where are the... I think they're in the beginning. Yeah, the Doom Zeds. Let's see. No one is sure who or what is responsible for bringing these Zeds out into the light. Some suspect the Doom Zeds to be mutated native wildlife. Let's see what he does. Any unit engaging in hand-to-hand combat automatically loses and must retreat regardless of the combat results. Hits are still applied. If this unit engages in hand-to-hand combat with another unit that forces retreat, the combat results will determine who wins and loses. So they still might kill it, but it's going to continue. But it's way off at the bottom of the track. That's our Super Zeds outbreak. Yippee, that was fun. We might have more because we got bad stuff happening just about everywhere. There could be Super Zeds coming up every track in the moment. Let's see. What else do we got there? That was the fight against the National Guard. Okay, let's go over. I already moved the track for the highway. Now I have the 2 tracks left to go, which are going to have more combats. We'll do the let's do the mountain track next. The mountain track is defended. There's a 4 versus a 3. These guys are going to come in. Nothing happens here yet with this mob. They can't come in yet. We're going to have to see what happens with this 3. But we're going to do an attack with them. It is 3 to 4. That means humans advantage, but they're in a named place in town, which gives us a 2-point shift. So that's going to be not humans advantage, but humans times 3, which is pretty good. Let's see what we can do there. A 6 is not great. That is likely to do damage to that unit. a 6 in humans times 3 is going to do 1 point of damage, which is going to flip this unit, unfortunately. But we're going to do 3 damage to these guys, 1, 2, 3, eliminating them. And our infection track goes up 1 more. It's not the worst thing that could have happened, though they are now damaged. These guys are going to move up here. These guys with this tough Zeds are moving up there, and that is it. Okay, next up we have probably the biggest fight of this episode. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, look what's happening here. These guys are coming into this area here. We're going to take this Defiant marker finally off of these guys, and Sheriff is there, but the Sheriff is not going to engage in this fight. It is going to be a bad fight for us. So let's just take a look. We got a 9 versus a 2. These are the civilians. These civilians are going to be the ones defending the wall. We do have a barricade there, which gives them a 2-point shift. But 9 versus 2 is going to be Zeds times 3. So we're going to go up to Zeds' advantage on this attack. So this goes all the way up to the top of the track again. Got to get out the rules again. So we've looked at these rules enough. You think I would have them memorized by now? Let's roll to see how much the track goes down. We're going to have another Super Zeds come out on the track. A 10, that is nice. So we're going to go down to a 3. That is much better. We're going to get in. We're going to draw a fake card, see what happens. A hero arrives. Hold for later. Play during the action phase to place a new random hero unit in either the town center or any start space. This is very good. We're going to be playing that for sure. And it's going on the mount on these where the most Zeds units are. So that actually is going to be on the mountain track. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 Zeds units there. There's 3 on the highway track, 3 on the tunnel track, 3 on 3. Okay, there's 3 except for in the one area, so it's going to be on the mountain track. And here he is. It's this guy, number 10, Stupid Zeds, number 10. Let's see which one's this one. He's super tough with a shield. That is the Iron Zeds. Let's see what the Iron Zeds do. I mean, we're going to get just devastated when these guys reach the town. The Iron Zeds, let's see. Iron Zeds, these Zeds have developed hard, very steely, dense skin. Well, basically it's the same thing as toughness. They're going to cancel. They're also strength 10, which is really bad. But that's that. Okay, so that is the Brains event. Okay, we're not done yet. We've got to draw another event card. Army drone missile strikes. Hopefully that's good. All right. Actually, these guys are no longer defiant, as I think they go into fleeing mode as soon as this area gets attacked. I don't think it has to be overrun. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, there's lots of little rules to remember, but we're going to get to do two movements here. So we are definitely going to take. I could move these guys, the National Guard, right up into them, but I don't like doing that. We're going to move them here. We're going to move them here. They're going to have to get through there. That sucks, I know, but that's one movement. Do I have any other refugees or anything that can move? Just these ones here in this area. I think we'll move them to here. Get them a little bit out of harm's way. And then we are going to have an infection roll. We could have an infection, not likely, but we could. And we don't. Okay, now, I haven't run into this like ever, but we have to eat and we can't. So what happens when you have to eat and you can't? So we're going to have to look that up and see, because I don't think I've had that happen to me before, or at least in a very long time. Eat phase 21. Let's see. 21. This phase, eat 1. Supply shortage. Whenever you must consume a supply, apply 1 hit for each shortage to any player unit. Okay, of your choice. All right, well, I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to apply 1 hit to the WZED guys. The guys in the radio station decided to starve and not eat so they can help the other people get along. All right, I should not have moved. Now I'm looking at this, I should not have moved the National Guard. In fact, I'm going to take that back. Now that I'm seeing the card, I'm not going to move the National Guard yet, because we're going to have movement on that track. Might as well deal with it there. So the only thing I could do, I'll move these guys twice then. I think I can do that with that action. If I can't, then I'll check that out too, but I'll double check. All right, so now we're going to get on to this phase. So the first thing that's happening is we are going to have a movement on the forced track. So let's do that first, because that is going to result in a fight. So right here we got these guys are going to move in, and it won't matter. These guys are just going to move up, and then we're going to increase the infection rate by 1. We're going to have a fight there, 4 versus 5 with a 2-point shift. So it's Zed's advantage, then it's shift over twice. Where's my cards? I kept bringing these out and then not being able to find them. There we go. Okay, so we have normally said Zed's advantage there because it's a 5 and a 4. But we get a 2-point shift up to human advantage. So let's hope we have a decent roll there. A 5 is not a decent roll. Let's see what happens with a 5. We're probably going to retreat. A 5 on human advantage, no, but it's a 2-2. So we're going to do 1 point of damage to flip them. They're going to take 1 more. The Zeds are going to take 2 points of damage, but they are going to retreat back into that space. So we're not doing wonderfully well there. And that's it. Okay, then we're going to have 2 movement on the tunnel track. So let's go do that. Okay, movement number 1 is going to be here, and then over there we have those guys moving into the space with the National Guard coming up the tunnel track. Let's see, they have to roll a d6 to see where they go. A 4, they're going to remain where they're at. They did not move. Then these guys move up here. Now we're going to have another movement. 2 movements on that track. So that 8 unit is going to move into there and force a fight with these guys. Again, it's a 3 to 8. So you can do the math on that. It's not quite times 2, but it's Zeds. Yeah, it's Zeds times 2, right? Yeah, Zeds times 2, not times 3. So we got Zeds times 2, but we're going to get a 2-point shift up to equal to. Let's hope we have some decent battles there with this security unit that's there. Come on, a 9 is good. That is going to be great. Okay, a 9 on there on equal to is going to be 2 points of damage to the Zeds and a retreat, and 1 more point to these guys, flipping them over. They are wounded. Man, we're getting burnt on this, aren't we? That was both on the track. Now we're going to see if they move again. Hopefully they stay put. We don't have to deal with them, or we'll just kill them. I don't know which. A 2 on that track means they're going to move normally. So they are going to move into that space. That is going to increase our infection rate. I just moved it up 2 because I did not increase it for when we fought the guards there. Okay, so it's a 3 to 10. That's going to be plus 2 shifts. So we're at human times 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not going to be bad on human times 3. 3 points to them. That's going to kill them. And nothing to the National Guard. That was okay. Now this guy's going to move up again. They see him coming up the tunnel there. That's bad. Yeah. Okay. Well, here we have it. There should be a chaos marker here, but we're going to clear it in a minute, I think. We'll see. Okay, so there's a chaos marker there. I think that puts us at 10 or 11 again. I'll check. Whew. Okay. Ouch, right? And then we got this crazy Zed that's going to come up here. I don't know if we could shoot him when he moves into the catacombs. That would be very helpful. But that was it. That was all the movement. Now it goes to our turn. We're only going to get 1 action for all that damage we took. We're going to get 1 action. And it says, at the beginning of this phase, target one of the above ground Zeds occupied space and roll a die. Oh. Above ground space. Okay. Who do I want to target? Let me think about this in a big way, because we're going to possibly do some serious damage to one of them. There's 2 that I could end up killing. I could do that one. I think that's the one most likely to get into town here. I don't know. I'm debating between one of these or one of these. Actually, they're all bad, except Johnson can take these guys. I'm not too worried about that 2 coming in there. But we do have this Super Zeds here we could try and take out with this roll. We have this, you know what? Let's go. We're going to go after this guy who's facing off against Schmidt and the people of Beauville. Okay, let's hope for a decent roll here. Oh, God, we're having such a mixed bag of luck. It's either I'm rolling really well in that moment or really bad in the moment. Apply a total of 3 hits to the Zeds units there. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and kill him. We're just going to kill him. That is a Super Zeds unit, dead and gone. Boom, nicely done. Now let's see. So that was worth it, because only having one thing, that was a drone strike. We had a drone strike against that unit there. Okay, and that is it. And then we just take our actions. Okay, so we're going to have our player action. a couple of different actions going on there. We only got one though. Oh, no ammo. That's bad. So let's spend one action to do this. We're going to have this one go 1, 2. He goes 2 there. Looks like if I don't know if he gets to break the rules on this or not, but on his cargo hauling, does he get to ignore move action? You flip the cargo. Okay, got that to empty immediately. 5 supplies. Can reload at any start space. It doesn't say that he gets to ignore the chaos markers, the chaos control markers, so I think he has to stop there, and then at the end of the turn the chaos will be gone from there, which isn't a bad thing either, but we're not going to get our ammo in town, which is rough. We're out of ammo, we're out of supplies. I think for our second action we're going to have to go with, you know what we're going to do. Man, this is such a waste, but I think Johnson is going to have to scavenge in the town in downtown, which is a basic namespace, which means we can't get much, but 1 ammo might make a difference. I'm not worried about him fighting a 2 unit there. Even though he's only a 3, he's got the shift for downtown, which is going to put him at humans times 2. I am worried about Schmidt, but I think Schmidt with his own action is going to move. We might have to abandon Beauville, though if we don't get rid of chaos markers, it's not going to matter if we abandon it or not. Well, no, that's only a 4. We can defend that. Okay, we're not so bad there. I mean, it's a lot to think about. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to use our player action for Johnson to scavenge in downtown, see if he can find some ammo. He got nothing, y'all. Nothing at all. That is awful. Good Lord, this is going to be a really bad couple of turns. I think we're done. I think we're going to lose. Deputy Schmidt, what is he going to do? He's in namespace. I mean, it's only a 4 strength. I think we tough it out there. So what's he going to do? He'll use his turn to, I guess, to scavenge. Maybe we can get at least a supply. Come on, a 4. A 4 is going to give him a supply. That's good. Okay, so we got 1 supply. He scavenged in Beauville, found a supply so we won't take damage if we're eating. Oi, okay. Unfortunately, the only thing I have is the emergency broadcast at this point. And I don't have much I can do with that. We could bring another dead unit back to life and bring it in, but it's going to be severely damaged, so it's not that great of an idea. By the way, we're down to 3 cards. I don't think we're going to make it, but we're sure as heck going to try. I think for the next action, like, I never aggressively attack with hand-to-hand combat unless it's a character that's what they do. Otherwise, it's a really bad idea. If I had... Man, this is just criminal. No ammo. It's killing me. The no ammo thing's killing me. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, you know what I could have done, Mr. Johnson, is heal. Oh, man. He's got his practical medicine. As an action, perform a heal on any unit adjacent to you. I could have healed one of the units near me, which would have been great. But I didn't, so there we have it. I just have the WZED thing, and I'm not sure what to do with that there. Because I think everybody's got to hold their ground, I believe. Can that, you do I'm trying to remember if that can do, the emergency broadcast can do refugees. We'll move these refugees into here so we don't waste the action. That's going to be it, though. That is it. That was not a great turn. Okay, now, in the cleanup phase, when we're cleaning up our tokens, we do have a thing here. We have a location down here where we have a chaos marker and a hero and no Zeds. And so we're going to take that chaos marker back off of there. We've recovered it, but I think our infection rate goes up by 1 when that happens, I believe. I'm going to double check that. See, housekeeping. Let's look up housekeeping and see. I believe that's true. That is how it's going to go down. Yeah, housekeeping, chaos removal, 23. Okay, chaos removal. Restore order. Okay. If a non-Zeds unit... Yes, increase the infection level by 1. So that is true. So we're back up to a 7 already. All right, well, that's it. Let's go to our next turn, see what happens. No for our... So the National Guard's not moving. We are going to roll for infection. Let's hope and pray here. 6. We do have an outbreak. So we rolled a 6. A 5 minus 4. 1 is 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down to 3. And we're going to have a normal outbreak. So just got to remember what a normal outbreak does now. We haven't had one of those in a while. They're usually like the massive, crazy outbreaks, right? Outbreak 20, page 20. A lot of things are at page 20-ish. Okay, just a normal outbreak. So we're going to make a fate draw. Oh, wait. You know what I meant to do before we do that? I am going to do this. There's no question. I'm going to do this and draw ourselves a random hero. Place a new random hero in this, and I'm going to place him in the town center. So we're going to have spent that because this is going to make a big difference in our lives here. So let's see. I'll draw from the bottom, y'all, so it's not going to be cheating or anything. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to do one more cut right there. And who do we get? Mrs. Mayhauser. She comes into play. Let's get her token out. We'll find Mrs. Mayhauser's token. I have it right here. Okay, this is her. She's going into town. And what does she do? I haven't played with Mrs. Mayhauser. Abilities, Thrifty Quartermaster. When she's in a town space, you receive a saving roll for each ammo you lose. That's good. I don't have any. That'd be great. The Iron Volunteer. She can copy a hospital staff office space, occupy, while units discharged from the hospital during the action phase receive an immediate free action. Okay. Combat Coach. Any unit she is stacked with, including those in the town center, receive +1 strength in hand-to-hand combat. That is fantastic. And Pistol Top Shot. Her gunfire attacks receive a +1 shift. She rolls an additional die for all gunfire attacks, selecting which die to use to determine the outcome. In addition, the first gunfire attack she makes has 0 ammo. So, okay. So during my action phase, I'm going to backtrack just a little because we haven't done anything yet. She has an ability to take a shot with 0 ammo. And rolls 3 dice with a +1 gun shift. I think it would be foolish of us not to have her shoot this guy right here. Or wait, she's not in the space. Never mind, she didn't move. She appeared in the town center, so she couldn't have done any of that anyway. But we will next turn. All right, but I want to make sure that got done. I think that's super important. We don't have anybody in the hospital, so we're not going to roll to eat. Oh, we did get the infection. I got to finish the infection. Finish our infection. Let's see. We're going to make a fate draw. That's right, a fate draw. Play this card. Remove a 1 super weapon component. We don't have those. Place a new Zed unit on the start space of the track with a few sets. Okay. So, and this is the other one for the outbreak is going to appear in the mountains, which is terrible. I'll tell you why. I think it appears at the closest possible space, which is going to be right here at Lucky Strike Mine. So let's get that Zeds unit out right there because we're going to outbreak right there. It is a 7 strength Zed unit there. That's bad. And then we're going to have one also appear on the start space of the track with the fewest Zeds. That is going to be, which one? That is going to be, at this point, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It's probably going to be here. Tunnel track. 1, 2. 2 here. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be either tunnel track or the suburbs track. I think I'll put him on the tunnel track. Okay, just normal Zeds unit. Starts in the start space. It's a 6-point unit. Starts in the tunnel track. Okay, that was the event that we just did, the Rusty Lock. So, and we can't. Otherwise, this I'm not going to bother with this. It says put another random early research on top of the deck, but we don't have to worry about that at all. We're not doing any research at all. Okay, that is... Okay, now we go to here. We don't have to eat. We're fine. So the highway track is going to go first. Let's go there. As you can see, we're going to have a fight here first. That's the first thing that's going to happen. It's Zeds ×3. Come on, Johnson. You can do well there. There we go. That's probably going to do it. A 9 on Zeds ×3 is 0 damage. 3 to the attacker. So it's going to be boom. And that, but now this happens. These guys move up here. these guys move up here. So we do have a mob there now, but one's really weak. And that puts our infection track up by 1. Okay, that was the highway track. Then we have the suburbs track. Similar scenario here. Okay, so they're going to go up there. It's a 2 to 4, meaning Zeds times 2, but we get a 2-point shift from the barricade. So it's going to be Z times 2 up to equal to. Not great. This could be the end of our civilian unit there. We might have to run away. A 5 is probably going to do it. That's probably going to be the end of our unit there. A 5 on equal to is going to be 1. Yeah, we're going to have to retreat. They're going to take 1 damage, which is flipping them. And we're going to retreat into this space. They're going to move there. This goes away. And we have a chaos marker here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 chaos markers. One more and we are done. One more. We're done. Okay, then we're going to have 2 movement on the tunnel track, which is not the worst thing in the world. Maybe. We'll see. Should have read this. During this phase, after the first Zeds attack, neither side retreats. Instead, the Zeds unit or Zeds mob immediately attacks again if applicable. That would have been right here. So it would have been like this. They attacked. They immediately attack again. They're probably going to get killed, which actually would have worked in our favor. Let's roll a 10. Yeah, without a doubt. These guys were killed. They didn't, but that was the only thing that happened. Then these guys moved up. Okay, so they're cleared that up. Not a problem. Sorry for missing that, but we got that cleared up. Player units cannot use any abilities to avoid a second attack. I didn't. That's okay. And then the second attack, that was only on the first attack. It says after the first Zeds attack, and that the next one was here where we had to retreat into there. Okay. Now we're going to have the 2 movement on the tunnel track. So first one. This unit's going to move up to here. This unit will move up to here. Then we're going to have some more movement. Okay, let's see. They can get lost. Please get lost in the catacombs. A 6. Oh, that is lost. It's not just... it says see Rule 11. Okay, Rule 11. Let's take a look at that. We'll look up lost. Lost 27. Page 27, Rule 11. Catacomb spaces. Any units lost. Again, roll again. This is the lost units roll. Place the lost unit on the space of the tunnel track. If you rolled a 2, it would emerge from the catacombs on the 2 space. Okay, so we're going to have to roll again. Hopefully it goes backwards. Let's see. A 4. It is going to go... No! That was worthless. It appears here anyway. What's the point of being lost? Well, all right, well, it's a 7 to 10 with a 2-point shift right there. And the National Guard. So the National Guard's a 10. Gets 7, so it's humans advantage, 2-point shift. Humans times 3. We can do some devastating stuff there. I got to remember what this guy does. This guy, we don't get to... We'll deal with him after we do the damage. Let's see. Oh, that's good. A 9. A 9 would normally retreat, but I don't think he retreats. Let me see. A 9 is going to do 3 damage, nothing to us, except for it's going to increase our infection track. And I got to look up that Zed again because he is going to do something different. I'm trying to remember which one that is. It's the Doom Zed. Yeah, the Doom Zed says any unit engaging in hand-to-hand combat automatically loses and must retreat regardless of the combat result. Hits are still applied. If this unit engages in hand-to-hand combat without another unit that forces retreat, the combat roll. Okay, so we're going to have to retreat here with them. That's fine. They're going to take 3 damage, so we're going to flip him and put 1 on him. No, sorry. Nope, 1, 2, 3. We're just going to flip him, okay? And then that's it. That's all that happens there. And then we get, well, that was the first action, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So we're going to have this here. They're going to come into there and attack them again. We're going to probably get retreated again in there, but again, now it's still times 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. I still think we didn't take any damage. We didn't. On times 3, it's going to be 3 more. That's going to kill him. But according to what that says, we lose. So I think we have to retreat there regardless. Okay, that was an interesting battle. Oh, and our infection track goes up 1 more. That's that. All right, now we're down to our turns. We got 2 board actions here. We got 2 actions from this, from our clapboard, and then of course, our normal actions. And 2 more cards to go. Y'all think we can do it? I don't, but we'll see. Oh man. Okay. What do we do with our 2 actions? What do we do? Okay, I think I'm going to take care of the WZED action because we're going to back into there. Then the sheriff's going to back into, with his initiative, his normal action, we're going to back up to there. Where there's no point in holding 2nd Street, we're just going to back up because at least we get some defense there. Okay, that was, now I got the 3 action, our player action and the other 2 actions. What do I do with... I want to use Miss Mary Hauser because she can take a shot with no ammo. I think that's super critical. But where do I go with her? I think I go north, right? I'm going to have to use 2 actions though. Yeah, let's do this. First off, do I want to move him up? I still think I have to stop him there, which then I can plow through the next turn. So I do think 1 action, he moves up to here. He's going to remove the chaos marker from that space. And then try and get into town next turn with some supplies. That's the only thing I can think to do with that. Then for action, our next action, the best bet would probably be here, but I don't think that's a great idea. So I think she's going to move into here for 1 action. That's our 2 clapboard actions. And our player action, she's going to take a combat shot with a strength of 4 at those guys. Let's hope she can do it. Now remember, she rolls 3 dice and takes the 2 highest. Plus she gets that shift. So she's at a 4. Oh, look at that. 11. That's going to do some serious damage to that unit. Probably kill it. 11 on a 4 is 3 points. That is going to be enough to kill these, not these guys. These guys here. Oh, no, wait. Take it back. 1, 2, 3. They're not dead yet. They're just severely injured, which is good because now it's a more equitable fight. But that is unfortunately, all of our actions right there. Okay, cleanup phase. This marker goes away. Our infection goes up to 7. That's okay, but we're not dead from that then. We're going to flip all our tokens over. 0 on the clapboard. That's it. Okay. We're good. You know, I never picked up a single rumor because we're just under too much pressure, right? It's just too much. And I just don't know. I think in the retreat, I don't remember if I would have rolled. I don't think I roll here when I'm retreating. I think I'm forced to leave there. I don't think you have another option. Maybe you do. Don't know. I'll have to look that up. I don't think so, though. Regardless of that, I don't think it's going to matter that much. So, what do we do now? We're going to have to draw our second to the last card. Let's see if we can hold them off. Well, we don't know what the last card's going to be. It could be really bad. Let's see what we get. So, 0. What's that smell? That's wonderful. 0 there. I'm going to roll for infection. So this, come on, roll high, roll high. Oh, good, no infection. Yes. So it's still at a 7 though. That's bad. So no infection. We're going to eat 2, which means that's bad. We're going to have to take a hit from somebody. We had 1 supply left. Who's going to take a hit? This is so bad. I can't. No one can take a hit. I guess it's going to be... Nope. I guess it's going to have to be this unit here. They're going to take a hit. Couldn't feed them. They sucked it up. Heroic civilians. Good job. They are a player unit. I can do that. I think I can do these guys, but I don't want to. They're too powerful. Got to get them into town. Man, they've been battling in that tunnels track. I can hear the gunfire going on, but I don't know if we're going to make it. Okay, so we did that. Now we're going to have this happen. So at the end of the phase, we don't have to worry about the Zeds pressure because we're playing solo. Select any player unit not in town. In its space, place a new Zeds unit showing its reduced strength side and conducting a normal hand-to-hand combat. If the Zeds unit survives and wins, it's flipped to show its full strength side, retaining any hit markers. Well, that's not going to happen. It's not going to win because the only character I have that's not in town is him. He's at a strength 8. So we're going to draw a unit. Put the super Zeds in the wrong cut. Hopefully it's a weak 5, and so it's going to be a 2 to 8. That's going to be, and he's in a safe space, so it's going to be humans times 3 against our trucker. Remember, he does not increase infection or anything like that. An 8 is probably going to just kill it. An 8 on Zeds times 3 is going to be 3, and it'll be killed. And that's it. That wasn't so terrible. Okay, but we do have all of this movement. So we're on the highway track. Okay, Johnson's going to have to do this here. I think he's going to roll to see. Man, y'all, this is dangerous. But so right now it's a Zeds times 2 against him. I don't want to do that. We're going to roll to see if he can pull off some traps and get out of there. A 5. I think he does. Yes, he does. Johnson pulls back into here. These guys move into here, but they're right there. They took a point of damage. These guys move up, and there was no hand-to-hand combat. That's not bad, because he's going to plow through him next turn and bring stuff into town. I hope. Okay, then that was the highway track. Then we have the mountain track. That is the worst, because I think we're going to see some losses here. So this 10 unit is going up against a 2. So Zeds times 3, it's going to be Zeds advantage because of the 2-point shift there. A 9, that is good for us. Wow, okay. A 9 on Zed's advantage is going to be a 2-2. So 2, okay, 1, 2, right there. And then they take 2, I'll do it to the bigger unit, and then they normally retreat, so they retreat, so they can't go there. These guys can't come up. These guys can move up to there, and that's going to be the mountain track. And then we have the forest track. First thing that happens is these guys move into here. It's a 2 versus a 3, so it's Zed's advantage, but we get a 2-point shift to human advantage. And see what we get there. Hopefully they survive this. An 8, that's not going to be terrible. They might die, though. An 8 on human advantage is going to be a 3 and a 1, so they did take 1. This unit has been killed. We'll see if it goes in the hospital or not. And this unit has been eliminated. And they would have retreated. Now let's roll to see if that unit dies. Oh, we've got to move up to 8 on the infection track. It did not die. It is in the hospital. That was the security guards again. They've been really effective. So they are in the hospital. I need an EKG marker. Find an EKG marker. There we go. Okay. Whew, y'all. This is crazy. We're gonna be at the last card because that was it. The forest track went. That was it. Oh wait, now I gotta move these clowns up. They're coming. The Super Zed's coming and the other one's coming. That's really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. What is his? This guy, I didn't look this guy up. What does he do? This Zed is the crazy Zed. Where Zed? The Where Zed. What does the Where Zed do? Because he's coming. The Where Zed. After moving 1 space forward, the Where Zed will always try to move a 2nd space closer to town center. Okay, so he's going to end up with these guys, and then actually he'd end up passing them up and moving into there because I missed it in a turn ago. So that's not good. We're in trouble. We're in serious trouble there. That might be where we lose the game. However, we're going to get 2 actions. 2. And we know that one of them is going to be, hopefully, he comes plowing up through here. So he's, for our first action, he's going 1, 2 to there. Let's make a roll for him. Okay, come on. High roll, a 6. That's perfect. Guess what that does? That puts a wound on them. And he continues driving. And we got to do this unit here. Okay, come on. Another 6. Wow, okay, well that's good. So this is going to be a 2, and then he's going to drive into town and unload 3 bullets and 5 supplies. 3 and 5. Whew, okay, nice. All right, now that was 1 action. We got 2 actions and a player action to go. Shoosh. Crikey. Not sure what I want to do here, y'all. We've got to deal with this somehow, I think. We also have to deal with this. We've got 1 more card left. Let's see if we can survive. It's going to be tight. This game always comes down to the wire, y'all. All right. We've got some supplies now. So I think the first thing that's going to happen is she is going to take her first free shot at those guys with a 4. That is an action. That's our second action. So we're only going to have our player action left after that. She gets to roll 3 dice and take the 2 highest, and she's going to be a strength 4. Look at that. That's going to be an 11. Good roll. So an 11 versus on a 4 is going to be 3 hits. So we're going to flip this guy. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to flip him. And now he's a strength 3. That's not so bad. We can take that guy, I think. I got one more action. I've got a player action left. Let's see. What is this practical medicine? It's an action. Perform a heal action on any unit or an adjacent to a space at the cost of 1 supply. I could heal these guys up, give them a little more fighting chance. It will cost an action, or I can fight something. I got lots of... This scenario here is not great. It's in strength 8 versus a strength 2. If I heal them, I flip them. He can do that. That would give us a better defense at the cost of 1 supply. I haven't used any bullets yet. I could also, wait, I could shoot them from here. That'd be a strength 4 with Captain Piazza. Of course, she sucks. 2 spaces, so 1, 2. That'd be a good shot. I think we're going to do that. That seems like a wiser decision. Do damage and see if she can hurt that thing some more. Of course, a 3. She misses. Do you believe that? It's like... she's normally a very effective character in the game. She's been absolutely atrocious in this one. Okay, I have my initiative and my emergency broadcast. Emergency broadcast, I think we have no choice but to send these guys to here. At least this unit can absorb this attack. They'll get killed, but it is what it is. I don't see any other option there. That's our WZED action. And then, oh, I don't have any more. That's it. That's it, right? Yeah, that was it. No, I got Deputy Schmidt's action. I might as well just have him forage. I could build a barricade. Yeah, he's going to build a barricade. So 1, 2 supplies and an action, and he will build a barricade to protect Famingdale suspension bridge. So that's going to give us a +2 shift on those units come up there. That's really the best thing I can do, and that's going to mark the end of that card, y'all. We're down to the last card. You ready? Let's do our cleanup, our housekeeping. Okay, we've kept house. Let's go. I just want to see if I missed anything on the track. Let's see what we got. And are there any left? 0 for our... We're going to roll for infection. Come on, come on. No infection. Yes, we are going to have an infection. Okay, so roll the 6 minus 1, so 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we are going to have a Zed appear. Let's draw a fate card. Hold for later. Play at any one time to spend 1 ammo for an immediate... not too bad. That didn't happen earlier. We're going to place a Zeds unit on the space with the fewest Zeds. That is currently going to be to tie between the highway track, the suburbs track. The suburbs. So 3 of them have 2 units. I think we're going to put it at the end of the suburbs track. Or no, it's not the end. It's the closest one to the chaos marker. We're going to put it on the forest track. So we're going to put a 5 unit right there. That was the outbreak. Just going to double check, make sure I'm not making any mistakes on that, but I don't think I am. Outbreak, yep, 18. Just going to double check the normal outbreak rules because I keep getting... I've had to do so few normal outbreaks, it's crazy. Hold on, so I said 18. Outbreak, level 18. Oh, outbreak is 20, sorry. Page 20. Okay, outbreaks, normal outbreak. I didn't get any infected Zeds, or in the infection phase. Didn't happen. Disease spreaders, rather. Didn't happen. That's interesting. Okay, outbreak procedure. Make a fate draw. Determine where it goes. Goes in the place with the closest. Yeah, closest village space. Yep, that's what I did. Fated track, tunnel track. Got it. Place new Zeds. Draw Zeds from cup. Place it on there. Yep. Cup or superstition. Yeah. Okay, good. We're good. All right, that was it. It appeared in the farm. All right, let's continue on with our final phase. It says you have won. After, if I can make it through this final round of attacks, we got to eat 1. We do have supplies to do that, so we're going to eat 1. And then we're not going to have any actions. We just have to survive this round, and then we will live. So all tracks are going to activate. Well, we have some luck here, so this track will activate and do nothing. That's the suburbs track. This track will activate and hit these guys, so we'll do that next. Let's see if we have any tracks that aren't going to attack. Nope. Attack, attack. Yeah, we're being attacked on all 3 other tracks. So let's go here first. We got this Strength 8 Zed versus the Strength 2 security guys. I think we're going to win. Crazily, but barely. Yeah, Strength 8 versus Strength 2. Because as long as they don't get in the town center, we're okay. I think, just going to double check our loss conditions. I may have already lost, now that I'm thinking about it. Lost 27. No, I think that's being lost in the, yeah, winning. Let's see, winning and losing. Winning and losing the game. 6, 9, and 22. So let's start with page 6, see what it says. It might give us the summary and tell us if we lost. I think I can, if they go into downtown, we're still okay. Winning and losing. You win the game when the last event card says you've won. This represents the point the U.S. military arrives in force. Or you lose, immediately lose when any type of Zed units enters the town center. We haven't had that yet. Or if we have 12 chaos markers, which we don't. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're 2 away from that. So I think we might actually win this, guys, because I don't think they can get in the town center from where they're at. All right, we're going to have this here that puts our infection up 1. They're going to attack a strength 1 versus, so it's Zeds times 3, but we're going to reduce it by 2, so it's going to be Zed's advantage. A 4, that unit is gone. So yeah, this unit is killed, and they come into here. Okay. I do think we held them off. I do. Now let's see if that unit survives. A 6, they go to the hospital. Put another EKG marker on there just to do it. It's not going to matter. Okay, that was that. Then these guys all move up 1. We've held them off. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, no, this guy can move 2. If he goes through here, okay. Well, Mrs. Hauser, you're going to have to fight him off. Combat coach. Actually, we get a +1 strength at hand-to-hand combat, so it's 3 versus 3 if I use the civilians. We're going to do that. Okay, it's any unit that she's stacked with. So that civilian unit, so right now we're at a Zed's advantage, or Zed's equal to, but we're going to go to ×2 because of the shift of the mall district. Let's see, 11 is going to do it. An 11 on strength ×2 is going to give us 3 hits on these Zeds. 1, 2, 3. That kills them. Faction goes up 1, and they go push back, but that doesn't matter. Then these guys come into here, and that's it. That's it from there. Now, we got this one last attack here. The last push of the Zeds into that location. It's a 2 versus an 8, which means Zeds ×3, but we're going to knock it down to Zed's advantage because of the location they're in. And a 7 is going to be, Zed's advantage is going to be 1 hit to them. It's going to flip them. And 1 hit to him. Or is it 2? Let me just look at that again. 7. Zed's advantage. 1 hit, but 2 hits to them, but they're dead. Or maybe dead. And then they retreat. So they are going to move up into there. But they did not get into the town. Let's see if this... Look at that. We got... they did not die. They held them off and did not die. Ended up in the hospital. That's all the tracks. That's everybody. Oh, no, wait. It's not. We got this guy here. He's the only one that might get into town. What do I do with him? Obviously, our trucker, who's a strength 8, is going... He's going to defend that area in hand-to-hand combat. A strength 8 versus a strength of 6. That's human advantage. There is no shift in downtown. So it's just... This could end the game. If we roll badly right here. This could be the end of the game. Wouldn't that suck? I don't think that's going to do it. I think we won. So a 9 on human. It was 6 to 8 human advantage. 9 is going to be. He's going to take 1, which will flip him over. But we did 3, so 1, 2, 3, killed him and did it. Guess what? You have won. The military comes plowing into town after all that. Lots of death and destruction. Man, what a tight game. Look at we're surrounded. One more turn would have been over. Guaranteed would have been over. Look at all the units coming into the town. I couldn't have even stopped them. I could because I didn't get these guys into there. They did clean the tunnel track up quite handily. That was an amazing game of Dawn of the Zeds, though I would say imperfectly played, and I'm sure you caught some of my errors, especially early on. I think I recovered from those as we went along and got back in the groove because I hadn't played it in a while. But again, when you're playing the director's cut, unless you have, especially if you're playing solo, you're going to miss some things. The only reason it's easy to spot with me is because I'm filming it for you all to spot it. But I do think overall, if anything, I hurt myself usually. Like I was doing the Zeds pressure attacks at first, and we're not supposed to. So that was against me. So actually surviving this is, I probably did a little better than I probably should have, or would have if not. The opposite of that. I probably would have done worse. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, another game of Dawn of the Zeds in the bag, and we actually won. I don't win all the time. This was good, but man, it sure felt tight. Look at this. This could have been the end of the game right here. If he had not done well, that would have been it. If I rolled like a 2, let's say I rolled. Let me see. It was a Zed's human advantage, right? Or was it Zed? No, human advantage, I think. No, it was ×2. If I had rolled a 2, for example, let's say rolled straight up 2s, or even a 3, 4. No, they still would have retreated. So really, that was the only way, because it was an 8 to a 6. So it's human advantage. That's right, it wasn't. So if I rolled a 4 or less, we would have lost the game. So it came down to that one roll. And that's usually how this game goes. I didn't lose any heroes. That was interesting. Normally I replaced at least one hero in the game. I did not have that happen. I did get an extra hero, which was super helpful at the end of the game there, Mrs. Hauser. And we survived. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you came along with me. That was a pretty long game right there, but it was a lot of fun. I love this game. Love this game. It is so fun, and I don't get to play it enough. If I played it more, I'd be better at it, right? But I don't get to play it enough, and it is absolutely fabulous. So again, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you can get a copy of this and you don't have it, I highly recommend it. It is for sale. I haven't seen a reprint on it in years, so since there are copies out there, I would scoop one up, because I don't know if and when they will ever reprint this game, which would be a shame, but I don't think they will. So anyway, I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoy Mother's Day today. It is actually today. I posted a video, but then I filmed a video. I'm about to go do something soon with my wife. We're going to go get a dinner, I think, and see what we can do here. All right, so we got reservations, but I think it's so crowded out. We're choosing to push it off till next week. We still might do that. And just celebrate next week instead when it's a little clearer. It doesn't have to be on the day. It's just the celebration of the day. And like my wife always says to me, shouldn't you celebrate me every day? Which I do. I try anyway. All right. Well, y'all, take care. I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful evening, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.